Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. Namaste. How is everybody doing? In the grace of God, thank you. We all here. So this reading here is for my July 27th lunar eclipse reading. I did do a last week of July energy reading, and I didn't post it because I knew I was going to do this lunar eclipse, and I wanted to brush on both because they're going to coincide. So there's a lot of energy going around. And some of the energy from the last week of July is going to linger on into the first week of August anyways. So I just wanted to brush on these couple of energies that I've been getting. So we're working on like the last week to the first week of August, okay guys? But I'm going to brush on last week's, then I'll focus on the 27th, and then I'll give you a little sneak peek into August, okay guys? And this is for all 12 astrological signs. So if this does not resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs also. If it's focused on love, check out your Venus sign. But most of all and overall, it's a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, but take what does resonate with you. It's very important that you follow your own intuition. In any situation in your life, it's very important that you understand what's going on in your life, okay? If you're coming here, it's because you're looking for advice, you're seeking for advice, and it's before you try to take on somebody's advice, try to understand what's going on in your life, okay? But always follow your intuition, because not everything might resonate with you. So, you know, you might want to check your moon and rising signs. It gives you fill in the gaps kind of into your readings and what's been going on and things that you're still not understanding. It might clarify, okay? So without further ado, we're just going to jump in. I'm going to give you a brush up on last week's energy for July, the last week of July's energy. And then I'll continue forward. But it is for 12 signs, so bear with me. I'm going to run down through these energies real quick to tell you what kind of energy has been lingering on this week, and it's going to continue into August, all right? Including your lunar eclipse in Aquarius, all right, guys? So first and foremost, I decided to start this off with Leo. Leo is the birthday month of Leo, and I wanted to give them a little perk up, you know, a little heads up. They get their reading first. So that's kind of what I did in the last week of July. I kind of entered into the Leo zone. Okay, so let's start off and let's see what we can get out of here. All right. So remember, follow your own intuition. All right, guys. All right. So when I was meditating for Leo, I got the word healing. And this might be a moment of time where you should be healing, or you want to heal certain things that have been hurting you or been stressing you out, maybe a couple of worries and anxiety. For Leo, I got moderation. Things happen in its own timing, and sometimes you can't give too much of something or take away too much. So for Leos, I got a little bit of investing emotionally. Seeing things differently in a relationship. You know, for some Leos, y'all might have been single, and even though you're content being single, you probably just, you know, want to be in a relationship now, and that's, you're just changing your perspective. Not that you're not content being single, but you probably want something deeper and lasting, and you're finally ready for a commitment. That's for some Leos. Most of these Leos, even though Leos get a lot of attention, they're very charismatic, they have a lot of passion and sex appeal and stuff like that, they still tend to not like commitment, okay? So they can be a little aloof, you know, not aloof, just a little bit like inconsistent, you know, maybe, you know, they just don't follow through sometimes, because Leos are very, how you say, they thinkers, and they plan things out, but yet they're not consistent in kind of staying in one thing at one time, okay? They're kind of in and out energy. It's a fast energy, okay? So for my Leos, you're going to see a lot of healing, and what it has to do with is your chakra, your heart chakra. Opening your heart chakra can cause healing, can bring healing in. And even though for some of you Leos, like I said, are very content being alone, it's time for commitment. Sometimes when you open your heart up to love again, you can open your heart up to healing. And that's very important, because you did get the Lover's card and you did get the Death card, and the Death card talks about transformation. So you are transforming in the eyes of love, relationship, and stuff like that. You're seeing things from a different point of view. So like I said, you might be happy Or you might be happy in a relationship, you know what I mean? And you transform the way you view, like, yeah, I'm happy in a relationship, but I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to be single for a while. And that could be possible, like, but the main key here for Leo is that this is a time now where you should open up your heart chakra for healing. And like I said, opening your mind and your heart up to maybe new opportunities or a new relationship, or some type of something new might help heal old wounds, especially when it comes to love. All right, guys, so keep that in mind for my Leos. Sagittarius, the word I got for you is freedom. Some of you need to break away. Some of you need to just get out of your daily mundane stuff, and it's okay. It's fine that you need a vacation. It's fine that you don't want to be every day, all day at work or at home, or stuck underneath your partner, or dealing with your kids. And sometimes people can tend to feel a little bit stuck in that moment. And it talks about really being confident and following your leadership, bro. Like, go for the things that you want, all right? But it also talks about, for my Sag, it talks about not progression. It's like you got the Chariot in reverse, so it's like wherever you at right now, you don't see no progress, or you feel stuck. And for some of you, y'all want to break out of that. For others of you, you have to make a decision. Make a decision whether or not you want to be in a situation. And it's not that, it's not like you're breaking up. It's just, or you're leaving a job. It's more like something that you're used to doing for so long, and now you want to change it up and you want to do something different. And it's like, because you're not seeing the progress and you kind of feel stuck in that moment. So you're looking for something that can push you forward, like propel you forward. And if you're in a job that you don't see no progression, or you're in a relationship and there's no progression, and whatever it is, and you're not seeing progression, it makes you feel stuck. It makes you feel like, why am I in this for? What am I doing this for? What am I working for? And that can go for a lot of different things. I know, don't mind me. I'm in my comfy clothes today, guys. Anyways, so it's about not only just having your freedom, but being able to maneuver through what's going on in your life without having boundaries or limitations, and maybe you're used to boundaries and limitations, I mean, maybe you're used to being restricted in certain ways, and you really just want to break free from that situation, whether it's responsibility, like I said, work, relationship, dealing with a situation with friends, it don't matter. It's just feeling that stuck feeling of you wanted to break away and get away out of all this, whatever it is that's making you feel like you can't move forward. Like it almost feels like you're hindering your own progress, because even though as much as you want to deal with something, you see there's no progress in it. And that's very important for a lot of people, that they can see the progress, all right, on whatever they're doing, in their goals, in their job, in their relationship. They need to see the progress. They need to see the difference. They need to see that things are getting better, or that things are moving towards a certain goal. And with Sagittarius being very passionate, very leader, you have a very leader energy, like a very leadership energy. Is like you want to take control of the situation, you know what I mean? And it also can be that nurturing type energy too. And kind of make a decision whether or not to continue in that situation, or put yourself in another situation where you can propel and see see yourself progressing and succeeding. It all depends on you, for real, Sagittarius. It's what you're willing to deal with right now in time, but it is up to you. Decision's up to you, and you got to be true with yourself. What do you really still want to deal with something you've been dealing with, or do you want to find, make a decision to move away from the situation and find something that's going to be more progressive during time, or more, focus on moving along and doing those type of things, All right. Aries, very so happy and content at home. Everything's falling into place for you. But with this retrograde, somebody can be coming back trying to offer you a cup of love, and you do not believe it. Now, I'm not saying that they might not be genuine with this cup of love. And most of the times they're, when you get this page of Raphael, it's not a guaranteed that, or you don't see the guaranteed in it of what it can fulfill you with. Okay, my Aries, the word I got for you is confidential. So there might be somebody coming to you in confidence, in confidentiality, trying to express how they feel about you or how they feel about a certain situation. Okay, for some of you Aries are probably dealing with information given to you about emotions, about feeling like like some information is given to you, because not only the page of Raphael talks about an offer of love, it talks about your intuition, Pisces symbol, following your intuition, following your heart. So, and with the Seven of Wands, it's fighting for what you believe. So, Aries, in other words, even though you're very happy at home, you're not sure to believe this couple offer, in other words, or this information given to you, okay? Now, it's about emotions. So it can be the way somebody feels, it can be the way you feel, it can be information you give to somebody else or somebody gives to you. It's just all types of, but it's coming in, and whatever this information is or whatever this emotion is, whether somebody's feeling you and they don't want everybody to know, or you feeling somebody you don't want everybody to know, it calls for you to really fight for what you believe in. Yeah, that Seven of Wands couldn't get no clearer when it comes to Aries reading, because if there's somebody coming to you and offering you a cup of love, you're so happy in your life right now, you don't want nothing to hinder it. You know what I mean? Unless it's gonna bring prosperity, abundance, and more love, you don't want it part of your life, because you're finally in a mind, financial, emotional space, head space, emotional space in your life right now where everything is actually okay and you can deal with that. You're actually happy and you're content in your own world. So when somebody comes in offering this cup of love, you don't know whether to believe them or not. Now, it don't necessarily mean somebody's offering you a cup of love. It just might be, like I said, a message about, somebody maybe sends you a message saying, hey, I'm feeling you, I like you a lot, and you're like, I'm doing good right now. I don't need nobody to be messing up the way I feel, how things are going in my life. And if it's not going to bring me, if it's not going to make me better, then I can stay by myself. Basically, it's like, if it's something in the situation is not going to bring what, bring you closer to your higher self and the things you want in life right now, then you're really not going to deal with it. And it's okay to feel like that. So that's why I'm saying fight for what you believe in. Because if you believe that you're happy and you don't need nobody, then you don't need nobody. If you believe that you will be a lot happier if you had somebody else in your life, then that's on you, But Aries, what I can really say is really listen to yourself. Follow your intuition in this, okay? This is so important that the page of Raphael came out, which is the page of cups. Follow your intuition. What do you really feel inside? Can you believe this person? Can you trust this person? Do you believe what they say? Do you trust what they say? Does it hinder your progress? Does it hinder your happy home? So those are things to take under consideration for the last week of July. That was the energy, okay? Next, Virgo. The word I got for you is release. Release can be a lot of different things. Letting go of things that just, even thoughts that no longer serve you, emotions that no longer serve you, people that no longer serve you, work that no longer serves you, stuff like that. All right, guys? So, these are the things that you really need to look at right now, because they're the things that are going to help you, okay? And for some of you Virgos, y'all did not make this decision on your own. It's like, you had to let go of something, but you was so stuck on it, or you was just hoping that things will go your way, and you didn't want to let go of whatever the situation is. It could be work, family, friends, finance, whatever it is. The situation at hand for whatever Virgo's reading this or hearing this, just know that the tower's coming in. And that's when the divine says, hey, you don't want to learn your lesson. You don't want to let go of things that are not going to help you. They're not best for your higher good. So guess what? I'm going to take it away from you. All right? And what they do is that they kind of give you that wake-up call. And they can remove things out your life. The divine can remove things out your life. So it forces you to make a decision. All right? Not only did I just get the Tower card for Virgo, I also got the Star. So that means that it's actually, the Tower is removing something because it's making space for something more better and more fulfilling for you. It must have been a wish. All right, you probably made a wish some time ago, and you know you're hoping for this happily ever ending. And in order for you to get this wish, whatever it is, whether it's in relationships, work, life, family, I don't know, whatever you're focused on, okay, Virgo, whatever that wish was that you really wanted or you've been hoping for something, the Tower is here to clear out the clutter out of your heart, okay, to make room for this wish you've been wanting to, something you've been really hoping for. And but because you didn't let go of certain situations, you know, the Tower, I don't think the Tower is a bad card, like for real, Virgo, they're not. But you should really focus on letting go of whatever it is in order for you to focus on making that heart, head, you know, mind space for whatever is coming in, because something is definitely coming in, and there's a wish come true. It's something that you find it to be your contentment, and you know it brings you stability. So releasing something will bring stability. Letting go of a negative situation, or letting go of something that no longer serves you, is going to bring you more closer to your stability and what you do want in life. So you get the peace card, and the peace card talks about releasing anything from the past. The past is the past, Virgo. You have to let go of the past. It's hard for people to let go of the past. As a matter of fact, when the lunar eclipse in Aquarius comes in, this is when a lot of this energy is really going to force people to see or to detach from certain things that are no longer working for them or for their best, okay? Moving on, Capricorn. Capricorn, the word I got for you is sabotage. So either you're sabotaging a situation in your life, or somebody's trying to sabotage a situation in your life. It's manipulation, it's deceit. And Capricorn, you got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is somebody actually walking away from things that no longer serve them, which is right on the money with the energy flowing right now. You're actually following your heart, and you're walking away from things that just no longer satisfy you, and no longer, it kind of makes you feel empty right now. So you're moving away from that energy, and you're going towards something more heartfelt, your desires, deep passion feelings for, but something closer to who you truly are, your emotional, your deep, something you really truly need right now in your life, okay? It can be, you know, you're kind of letting go of the past, okay? Because I also got the Six of Cups here, and I can see that with the Six of Cups, you're letting go of either, and the Three of Cups, it can be a past third-party situation, dealing with walking away from certain friendships that, you know, no longer serve you right now in your life. A situation that might have made you feel stuck, because you got the Eight of Michaels. And the Eight of Michaels, just like the Eight of Swords, is that energy of feeling stuck, kind of stuck in a situation where you don't want to be in right now. Just know that's mental thoughts. You can walk out of any situation. You're not in a cage. Is you mentally thinking you feel stuck, like you have no way out, and you do. Capricorn, you really need to let go of things that used to hinder you in your past. This can be emotions, people, but it really, the thing is that either you're sabotaging your future with the past, or the past is sabotaging you now in your future. And you know, either ways, it just don't sound right. Like, it just don't sound like something positive. It's like you're trying to look, Capricorn, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I have Capricorn in my chart too, and that's my Venus sign. So I kind of understand where this reading is coming into, because sometimes, and I'm gonna talk a little bit of the heart space here real quick with you guys, with Capricorns. Listen to me. Even though sometimes we mean well in something, or we want something, we want to make things right, or feel like this is the only thing that will make things right, sometimes it might be the one thing that hinders the situation more. And I can say that about me because, God, I'm an Aquarius, but I have a tongue like a Scorpio, okay? And it's like nobody can shut me up. When I'm dead on saying what I want to say, I am coming hard. Somebody tries to hurt me or come at me, I'm quick. I'm a quick reflective person with words, with actions. Like, I don't play, you know what I mean? And that can hinder certain situations, especially when somebody's trying to make things work or bring progress in. And we have to learn how to let go of things in the past, certain emotions, certain thought process, so that way we don't think we don't bring that into the future, the baggage into the future, okay? And Capricorns, you want to move away to something better for you, something more closer to your higher best, okay? But you're holding on too much to something in the past, some hurts from the past, or maybe some memories from the past that kind of hindering your progress. So you're kind of sabotaging yourself by thinking this way or by acting this way and holding on to the past. Let go. Let go. This is the time to let go, Capricorn. To let go of past thoughts, negative thoughts that don't help you now, negative feelings that don't help you now, things in the past. Some people, and this is kind of like that, I don't know if I can say, kind of like a reevaluation, kind of like you kind of really see that, okay, for some of us, we like to point the finger. Sometimes you got to point the finger at yourself and be like, hey, you're the one with the attitude, or you're the one with the negative thoughts, or you're the one, speaking out of context or out of left field, however people want to say it. But we can point at when other people's faults, but we got to also look at our own faults. And sometimes we don't realize that we have faults too that can hinder progress in certain relationships, work aspect and stuff like that. So Capricorns, kind of reevaluate yourself a little bit and think about what can be sabotaging, or what can you be doing to sabotage your relationship, your work, your family, your peace of mind, your heart, because you need to move away from whatever that situation is to something towards your higher good, something more emotionally fulfillment, something more good for your heart space. All right, guys, I'm gonna say a lot about this heart space because a lot of people don't understand that you are here in this world and to experience, but also to hold on to that love. The love is one of the biggest gifts we have here in on the 3D earth plane that can show other people that we're connected, okay? And if we sabotage that, or we always adding fuel to the fire, we'll never get a peace of mind or the calmness. You know what I mean? If we're in a boat and we keep rocking the boat, guess what? The water's going to keep rocking around us. But if we stay still for 5 minutes and just absorb what's going on, you can actually calm the boat down, and the boat ain't going to be rocking, and you can flow into something more calmer and more soothing for yourself, all right? Next, Taurus. Viewpoints. Taurus, perspective is so important. The way you view things right now, the way you view what you want to do next in life, okay? Taking action or how you want to take action on something else, okay? Those answers are answers that you need to find within yourself, okay? You need to, because you did get the Hermit Major Arcana for Virgo, but the Hermit talks about going within yourself to find clarity and answers. And a lot of people don't realize that we always have the right answers within ourselves. You can know if it makes you feel uncomfortable, it's just not right for you. If it makes you feel content, at peace, it's what's meant for you. And knowing that you can analyze what you want to take action in, because you have this new beginning, well, not a new beginning, more like a new idea, and you want to take action on an idea, or you have a new passion and you want to take action on this new passion. It's about your perspective on how to take that action and what not to do and what to do in order to push forward in the actions you want to take. Taurus, this is like, okay, all right, Taurus, let me just give you something here. When you get this Knight of Wands, it's an action card, but it's something fast, very passionate. It's a come and go energy. So all I'm saying is you need to go within yourself, make sure that you know what you really want, and make sure you know you want to pursue this or take action on this before you take action. So go inside yourself, you'll get clarity, because for some of you Tauruses, I might not be sure. You just might not be sure whether or not you want to do this or not at this moment in time. Not that you don't want to do it at all, but just maybe not at this moment. And or how you're going to take action on something, on this new passion, this new endeavor you want to take on. You know, how, what are your plans? In other words, can you plan it out? Plan it out. Plan it out. Go within yourself. You'll find the answers. Wisdom is always within you. You should always connect with your higher self that's in you. And really listen to yourself, your intuition, and who you are. And the answers will come to you like flying colors. But perspective is, it's a main key point for you, Taurus, for this last week of July. It talks about, you know, seeing things differently, or the way you see things, okay? So the way you see things and how you take actions might be two different things. You just want to go in yourself and balance that out, and make sure you understand what you want to take action on, and when you take action on it, and if it's okay to take action on it, and how to take action on it. Okay, guys? Just keep that in mind, Tauruses. Your message is kind of clear cut. It's just make sure you're following the perspective that you expect somebody else to, you know, when the situation is at the other hand, to go through the same emotions before making that concrete decision. Okay, before you take action, just make sure you go within and make sure that's what you really want and how you really want to do it. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're just like my Virgos. My Virgos got the Tower, and so did you. And like I said, divine, when the divine says time something to go, it's time to go. Okay? I just said this, so if you've been watching this video from the beginning, you already know that that's what the Tower is. When you don't know how to let go, and they'll come in and take it away. Because you know it's not good for you no more. You know it's not for your higher best interest. You know it's keeping you, it keeps you distance from your heart chakra. And those are things that the divine is not going to allow. It's not going to allow you to do things that, you know, if anything, it's going to push you towards your higher self. And the Tower is like a wake-up call, so don't be scared of it. Yeah, sometimes you have to go through a little bit of pain in order to see the light, but that's all the Tower does, is a wake-up call. It's like a smack in the face, like, hey, you haven't done this yet. Bang, get it done. You know what I mean? That kind of energy. But not only with that, you also got the Chariot in reverse. So it's like you're not moving forward because of this, and you're not moving forward because of a relationship. You feel like you're not moving forward in your relationship, okay? You keep looking at the past, you know, and that's the thing. It's like you feel like you're not moving forward in a past relationship. So, and because you haven't let go of the relationship, the divine's going to come in and open people's eyes. It's going to force you to make a decision to let go. And you will let go, because when the divine comes in, when that Tower comes in, it's kind of harsh, and it's going to show you what you have not seen, or what you denying yourself to see. You know what I mean? Like, it is a blunt energy. It's a very strong blunt energy, but it clears things that are not meant for you, and it's not meant for your path or your higher good. Okay, guys? It's not meant for the heart space. Let it go. Let go of the past. Even if, you know, for some of you got the Six of Cups, even if it's something that has to do with kids or people. Maybe you have a relationship, and because you have kids with this person, you don't want to go. But guess what? You have to let go, because sometimes you're going to hinder your progress and your kids' growth with sticking in a situation where you're not growing and you're not progressing, and you don't want to set the wrong example for your children. If something's toxic, then let it go. If it's not toxic, don't let it go, but just, you know, kind of find out why it's not progressing, okay? You know, but you will get, it's gonna change your life, whatever this Tower is, but it's up to you. You know what I mean? I always tell people, follow your intuition, because, you know, even though the Tower's here and the Chariot's reversed, that means something wasn't moving forward, and the Tower is just taking that away. And you did get the Two of Cups, so it's talking about a relationship that's no longer good for you, and it's time to let go and leave it in the past in order for you to move forward, because you're not moving forward holding on to this relationship from the past. And the only way you move forward in your life is by letting go of that relationship. And that was pretty much what that message was for you, Scorpio. And, you know, like I said, I got Scorpio on my chart, so, you know, it's hard for us to, you know, deal with things like that, with change like that, even though that's just what Scorpio does. You know, it's like the yin and the yang of Scorpio. It's like, hey, we can change things, but we hate change. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but just understand when you get that Scorpio, you know, your Scorpion energy usually, how do I say? Oh man, Scorpios, cause y'all are water signs, so y'all can be very emotional sometimes. But how can I say? It's a very you're very transformative. You know what I mean? Like, you like to change, and your attitude can change very quick. I don't know what else to say about Scorpios, but just know that whatever's not helping you move forward right now in your relationships, the Tower is going to bring to light, and it's going to force you to make a decision to let go of a relationship if it's not good for you, or change the way the relationship is going if it's not going right. All right, I don't want to spend too much time on Scorpio. Pisces energy from the last week of July was pray. Have faith, Pisces. Pray that things will fall into place. You know, meditate. If you don't believe in any deities, you know, and you believe just self, your inner self and the guidance of yourself. Either ways, pray, meditate. The point of this is things are happening fast, and you know, but okay, something's coming in very fast, or this energy, whatever energy is coming in right now, this last week of July for you Pisces, is coming in so fast that it tends to, even though the energy is coming fast, you still feel like you're not moving with it, okay? Like, you're not progressing with it. You're not moving forward with it. I get a lot of this not moving lately. No, okay, sorry. Let me just not get distracted. Because a lot of my signs got this feeling stuck, feeling this week, like this last week, like if y'all waiting for something, like if, you know, you're waiting for somebody to push you forward, like, walk, push yourself forward. You can do that. You don't have to wait for nobody. You know what I mean? It's like, y'all got this. Y'all are strong people. You don't have to feel stuck where you don't want to. Get your power back. Okay, and that's something that I see it a lot in this last week of July for all of my you know, for the source, for all 12 signs, that, you know, you kind of need to take your own power back and do things according to your decision in life. Okay, anyways, but Pisces, with the Four of Wands is okay. The Four of Wands, it's a good card, but it talks about home, building your stability, that number 4, you know, your building block, your foundation, kind of. And a lot of things is happening in your home, okay? A lot of this energy is happening in your home, and you're kind of feeling stuck in the situation because you're at home, and the situation is happening at home. And, you know, some things, I don't even know how to express this, because it's telling you, like, when you really feel like you want to give up, or you feel like things are happening too fast and you can't get grip, or you feel like you're losing grounding. That's kind of what I'm trying to say, for my Pisces. When you feel like you're losing grounding in your own life and you feel kind of stuck, like you have no control, you need to understand you do have control. And you need to pray for the strength. You need to have strength. You need to believe that within yourself, that you can stabilize whatever situation is going on that feels like it's losing grip. You're losing grip of at home, okay? You can stabilize that energy, but you have to want to. You have to want to really get out of that negative, stuck mental space that there is no other solution, and embrace that there are possibilities, big possibilities, great possibilities. And you know, all you need is a little bit of help. And if you can't get that help physically, you know, get it spiritually. You get your inner strength. Learn how to get your inner strength back. And, you know, once again, this willpower. Learn how to know who you are and speak your mind the way you need and the way you want people to hear you, okay? So, for my Pisces, have a little bit of strength. Pray. You know what I mean? You're not losing control of your family or your house or your home or whatever stability you have. But it's really important that you know, you get grips of the whole situation and focus on little things at a time that can help you rebuild your stability and your foundation at home with whatever the situation is. The reason I'm trying to keep this very general, Pisces, because this has a lot of different meanings to it. Like, it can be a whole lot of different things going on here for you, all right, Pisces. Like, you know, it can be dealing with somebody. You could be dealing with a fire sign, and you know, they always want to be stuck at home, and you just want to go out, and you feel like if you do that, you're disrupting something. Your foundation at home is gonna fall. Get out. Get out the house. The walls are gonna fall to your house if you decide to go out and do something for yourself, okay? Next, Cancers. Cancer, you got a lot of worries and anxieties right now, and you gotta, you know, have a little bit of faith in yourself. Believe in yourself, okay? Bring your confidence back up. With the Nine of Swords, it tells me that either you've been stressing something, you've been worried a lot about something, and it's overthinking it. You're overthinking it so much that you feel stuck in the situation. Here we go. You feel like you've been waiting and waiting. You're kind of like waiting for the downfall or the ending of something. You're waiting. You're kind of waiting for the ending of a situation. And yeah, some of y'all got the stars, so y'all can be dealing with Aquarius also. Some of my Cancers are overthinking. It can be a relationship. Overthinking their dreams, okay, or their wishes. But spending too much time, you need to see things from a different perspective. It's not about waiting for the end or getting to the end of this. Like, you're just, it's like it's like kind of like you're overthinking and over worrying about, is this coming to an end? Is it gonna end? Is it gonna end? Are we gonna break up? Are we gonna break up? Are we gonna break up? And that's starting to bring you a lot of anxiety. And it's like you're waiting for that. It's like you're waiting for somebody to come up to you and be like, it's over. I don't want to be with you no more. No, it's you're overthinking it, and this is all mental. It's negative mental thoughts. You need to release that, and that's something right now, is releasing those anxieties and those negative thoughts. You need to believe in yourself and believe that everything's gonna be okay. And you do have the Star card. Some of you, it could have been a wish, and you might think you're not gonna get it, but you will. Some of you, it might be dealing with an Aquarius, and everything's gonna be okay regardless. The Star card talks about healing, and this energy can bring you some healing, just like it was bringing Leo healing. With the Star card, you can start getting some healing also. The Star brings a lot of healing in, and it can be from over negative thinking and worries and anxiety about, you know, your self-confidence too, having faith in who you are and knowing who you are. All right, Cancer. Cancers, you're emotional people. You're very loving and caring. You're very nurturing, you know. You're very intuitive. Follow your intuition. You know, sometimes you shouldn't overthink to the extremes of the negative, and kind of focus on your positive, and you'll be all right. Focus on the positive outcome. The stars telling you, focus on the positive outcome. Dreams and wishes come true when you focus on good things, all right? Aquarius, truth and clarity. Aquarius, I'm in Aquarius. I understand. You know, we don't like nobody bullshitting us. You know what I mean? We don't like lies. We want the truth. We want it right there and then. We don't want to wait 3 weeks for you to tell me the truth. I want to know now. Okay, I get it. And Aquariuses are like that. You know, we were very logic. We're very fair and just. And because of that, we want things balanced, fair, and just for ourselves too. And that is also with truth. We are air signs. We are the swords, or the knives, the cutters. It's about very direct energy, okay? And being an Aquarius is a very blunt energy. And some people might say they're cold and detached, but in reality, they're very emotional. They're sensitive. And they're the water barriers. So they can hold back their emotions, or they can release their emotions. And that's the thing about Aquariuses, especially with this new lunar eclipse coming in right now. This Aquarius energy is going to bring a lot of that, okay? But I'm going to get into that next. But for Aquarius, somebody's coming to you. Can be an earth sign. Some of you don't like the way I say earth sign. It sounds like earth. But hey, I'm not worried about what y'all think. But Aquarius, you might be dealing, maybe an earth sign's coming in offering you a couple of, or somebody else. It don't have to be an earth sign. It could just be somebody that's really wants stability and bringing you stability with love. Okay, the Four of Swords, taking time out for yourself and thinking about it. See what, if you want to deal with it, kind of meditate a little bit, take a couple of days away from what the situation is at hand, or whoever is coming to you trying to offer you the stability. You know, they're offering you stability. It's like, here, I'll hold you down. You know what I mean? I'll hold you down. I'll help you. But the thing is that, what do you want? Okay? And even though it's, you know, it's follow your intuition. Be true to yourself. Do you want somebody just to hold you down, or you want somebody to love you and hold you down? So it's all about the tangible and the emotional being balanced and having both in your life right now. Not just somebody that can financially take care of you. Not somebody that just can emotionally take care of you, but somebody that can carry both qualities and keep you stable. And that's what keeps you, that will keep you a little bit more balanced. And that's your the true nature of who you know, like your air sign, just like a Libra and a Gemini. So, you know, everything's mental, okay? When it comes to air, everything's mental. All right? And you need to focus on balancing your thoughts about your stability, taking time out for yourself, demanding the truth about certain situations, or looking at the truth for what it is. Maybe if you take your time out for yourself, meditate a little bit, maybe you'll see the truth for what it really is, pretty much, you know. But somebody's trying to offer you this stability, and you just don't know if it's genuine, or you just don't know if they're being truthful or not. With the Knight of Michaels, you know, that is your energy, Aquarius. You know, I always see the swords as your energy, and you know, you're like, even though somebody's offering you stability or offering you this cup of love, let's say, right, you're in your mind, you know, in our mind in our minds up there, is like, you don't know if they're being honest, and you don't know if it's being if it's a truthful suggestion, or if it's a genuine offer, or if it's right for you right now. And for Aquarius is seek the truth. Take some time away and look for the truth within yourself. Really, truly understand what you want, and don't make no decisions right now. That's all I can say. With this retrograde, I wouldn't make no decisions anyways. You know, some of you that are being forced to make a decision, it's because divine is forcing you to make a decision. But a lot of this ain't just gonna, a lot of the energy, you know, it's about detaching, you know, and moving away from things that no longer serve you. All right? And that's why I talk a lot about those type of energies, because they're my favorite energies. Anything that brings you closer to your higher self and away from negativity is for you. All right, guys? Gemini, opportunities. Plenty of opportunities opening up for you. A matter of fact, the first card I seen for you, Gemini, when I was meditating, because opportunity came out, that was the word. But you had the Ace of Wands right afterwards. And it's like, that is like literally, you know, hand in hand. Like new inspiration, new beginnings. You know, you got the Eight of Coins. That means you've been working on something that you're really passionate about, something you really care about. And you've really been putting a lot of time into this. And you're just, you know, anxious. All right, with all these new opportunities, you're kind of anxious, and you're waiting to just jump through the door, and you know, you want to take action on things, but pace yourself. Okay, once again, retrogrades here. Okay, and you got to take under consideration that you will have a new beginning. It might just take longer than what you expected. You might have to go within for a little bit, or you know, take time for yourself before you can actually take action or jump into this endeavor that you're going through. Okay, Gemini? But you really need to focus on, I'm gonna say, focus really on that, on yourself a little bit. You know, kind of focus on things that will make you better, bring you higher, closer to yourself, and higher, closer to that goal, that new beginning you've been wanting to. And in order to do that, you have to release some things. Okay, guys? So remember that opportunities are there, but in order to open a door of opportunity, you got to shut the door you've been lingering in, okay? You just can't stay in the middle of the hallways. You just can't close one door, stay in the hallway, not open the other one. You have to make the process. You got to respect the process that you have to go through the hallway to get to the other door, okay? And that's a good way of me letting you know that even though you know something's going to be yours and you're about to get this new beginning, you still have a process to go through. There's still going to be things that you have to work out. And with that being said, start working out within, okay? Getting clarity and answers you need from within, like the hermit do, okay, guys? Libra, not last, not least, but my Libras. Libras have been struggling a little bit because Libras are so used to having everything in order and balanced out. And this last week is going to make you feel a little bit chaotic, maybe not balanced. And for Libra, that is like the worst. When they don't feel like they're balanced, they feel like their world is falling apart. So Libra, take a chill pill, guys. I know things have been a little bit anxious, struggle, and you just want to like, oh, why can't people just be on, like, why can't people fall into place and do things the way it's supposed to be? And calm down, boo. Calm down. Okay? Calm down. It's okay. You're not going to lose your mind. Things do, you know, what I'm going to tell you, Libra, is this. Sometimes out of chaos, or in chaos, there's also structure. Even though we don't see it. Sometimes out of chaos comes order. And even though right now, in this week, you're feeling a lot of chaos, you don't know what decisions to make, you're in between decisions, you want to walk away from something, you want to just move on to something more, you want to feel more completed, you want to feel, you want to make a decision, but you feel it's so chaotic right now. Everything's like so chaotic, everything's happening all at once, and the things are changing, and the way you feel about everything is kind of changing too. So, you know, you kind of gotta like chill, boo. Like I said, chill, because your ships are coming in. Okay, with the 3 Gabriels, your ships are coming in. You can make the decision once you walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Complete this cycle. In other words, you just learned a lesson, you're completing a cycle, and you need to give yourself time to bring back the balance before you feel like you're losing your mind, because like I said, sometimes out of chaos order comes in, and that's a real law. Okay, that's a universal law. So if y'all don't know about that, y'all better brush up a little bit on this out of chaos comes order law, because it's a real law. It's like real. It's out of is, in other words, like out of bad things or things that are happening that you can't deal with comes things that you do deal with, things that benefit you, things that are worth your while. You know what I mean, guys? So just don't be so negative. I know it's